What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Alan Freddy here with another video. Today we're going to be talking about how to install WordPress under cPanel. So if you guys aren't familiar with me, I run a digital marketing agency based here in Atlanta, Georgia. I actually have my own personal channel that I do covers and more mindset motivation. But for you guys who are joining on this Blend Logic channel, I figure I might as well do a shout out to you guys so you get to see what it's about. So you can check me out, alan.freddy.com. I kind of multi-stream, but I also include some other stuff for my personal branding effort that I hope really illustrates to you guys what you can be doing in your life in terms of personal branding, because running a digital marketing agency is just one aspect, and I think people can really capitalize on the wonderful world of digital marketing by building that personal brand at the same time that they're building their business brand. And one of the reasons I recommend that is because I have clients such as that have built their own personal brand, like J Law, Anthony, David, and so you're kind of seeing a shift in movements as people are now realizing the value that you can do by attaching your name to a brand. And so what we're going to be talking about today is, let me get rid of this. So I got my whole screen set up. I'm using Zoom, and I've got a presentation that I want to share with you guys. It's basically just a really straightforward PowerPoint slide that I made that also goes over, what is that there? This goes over this thing I wrote in November 29. So I'm spending some time to put some backlog on it so that you guys can, really start executing. And so if you guys aren't aware, you can go to blendlogic.com/blog and you guys can see the, all the stuff that, if you want to stay up to date with all the content that I'm posting. And if you guys are curious, I'm playing some Kygo. So I didn't know he actually makes piano, but if you guys want to check out this jam, it's Kygo Piano Jam. So that's the music that I'm listening to while we're going over this. If it's distracting, then I'm sorry. There's other people out there who can help you make your content. But I'm on the workflow right now, so I like listening to Kygo when I do my business. So you guys can check out this article. It's basically going to cover what I go over in this video. But in the meantime, let me exit that so that we could just get right into it. So one of the first things you want to do is sign up for SiteGround. Now, you don't have to do SiteGround. I've actually done other material, other reviews of it. But for this particular video that you're going to be watching right now, it's going to be talking about how to do it in SiteGround. So you can see some of my clients already do it. I'm going to choose my own settings. And this is the first part, signing up. Okay, so now just following my own guide, you navigate to My Accounts, and then you'll click on cPanel. So when you first get in here, if you haven't made an account yet, I highly recommend you check out some of my other articles that I'll leave in the links below of this video. But if we go here to My Accounts, you can see here that you can, after it finishes loading, right here at the top, and then right there also is cPanel. So we click on that, and it takes us to our cPanel. So I'm not sure why it's being a little laggy. I think it's because I'm using Zoom at the same time streaming online. So apologies to anyone watching this on replay. But yeah, this is going to be a short video because it's really simple, and I think that sometimes people overcomplicate it. So I felt the need to write an article so I could help you guys get started with your blogging. And the reason I choose WordPress is because WordPress is probably like the best SEO content CMS system out there. And so following my own guide, you can see here, all we do is we hit up, let me see why I'm lagging actually, remove Google Chrome. So we go here to SiteGround. The next step is to hit WordPress auto installer, and then we configure it. So I'm going to do that for you guys right now. So once you get into cPanel, you can see here there's a whole bunch of stuff that I think this is probably what makes people confused, but if you just follow these steps, you'll see how simple it is. So we go into WordPress, and it brings us to this link. The first thing you see here is install. So hit that button, and what I'm going to do is, for some reason auto puts to HTTPS. I'm going to put on a demo domain. But when you guys first sign up for SiteGround, for example, if I was building my site over again, this is the domain blendlogic.com, right here. And I'm going to build it on a demo domain. So I'll do that, and I'm going to I'm gonna call this SiteGround demo. Okay, and then you would want to configure this. This is the stuff that appears when you log into your site. So my site name is Blend Logic, and then it says the leaders in digital marketing. So that is the site description. So this would be SiteGround tutorial. And then here's the logins and credentials that it gives you. So let me just put my own personal email. So this is just a demo site, so I'm actually not too concerned about people installing it. I'll change the password after this video is made, but you guys can see here that is what it would be, and you want to configure that and change it. So yeah, I can change it right there. So let me do that off screen so you guys don't mess around with it. And so boom, I put an easy thing. When I install it, I don't use WordPress starter, so that's all, guys. And we hit install. The password strength must be greater than 50. Wow. I got you, fam. I got you, fam. Boom, look at that. We're good to go. I didn't know that was a thing. So I hit install, and now it takes about a couple minutes to install WordPress. So in the meantime, okay, there's no meantime. So let's click here to WP admin, and you can see how fast it's set up through SiteGround. And this would take us directly to our dashboard. So here you can see here demo.blendlogic.com/SiteGround demo, right? So if you guys had chosen the right domain, then you would have been able to hit that up. But yeah, from here, you're ready to start your own blogging, your own post. I think one of the biggest things that stops people is realizing how quick and easy it is to set it up. And so I'm gonna switch cameras here because I really want, like, anyone watching this, it's 2018. I've been doing blogging for, like, I just went hard in it now to the end of 2018. But I really think that you guys should have the mentality, you see my branding, you see my personal stuff I put out, that you guys should be able to execute on the strategies that I'm doing. And one part is paying attention to what I'm doing. So there's a reason why I do live streams. There's a reason why I'm doing SEO content on top of it. And this is a little thing, I guess, for people watching that you may not be aware of. There's a lot you could do in digital marketing, but let's just take the title of this, how to install WordPress in cPanel. And so you can see here, you get 1,600 searches. I'm gonna circle that with my iPad. And when we get into it, so it tells us, this is something I use, TubeBuddy Video Analytics. It tells you that this search term's bad. Okay, so with what I do in terms of like my SEO strategy is I confirm with Keyword Finder and with YouTube SEO that would be worth going. So this particular post that I'm making isn't exactly a good one to execute on. However, you could do things such as, like, let me see here, how to install WordPress, like there's in Hindi, right? So I could put like 2018, I could add that to the end and it would be good, right? So that's something that I'll probably change. Excuse me. And then the last thing is I'm doing this live streaming. So there's actually a thing that most people aren't aware of when doing YouTube SEO, is that YouTube prioritizes, is that the right word? They prioritize doing YouTube lives. So that's something I've been recommending you guys do for those who follow me on my personal branding and on my business website. So I hope that helps you guys set up what you guys need to set up. The next steps would be, if you follow the blog posts, to start making your articles, start making them SEO optimized. And first things first is you guys have to create and install WordPress. That's my recommendation. I actually have an offer that I built out for people that if for some reason this 10-minute stream is somehow too complicated, and you just want someone to set it up for you, even though I literally just did it in 10 minutes. I have a link that you guys could get to. It's called Free WordPress Setup, and you could check it out here. And my screen is not showing. What's up with that, OBS? Let me remove that. Okay, so let me zoom in on this, guys. Oh, it doesn't even zoom in. GG. It's right there. Let me put it here so you guys can easily see it. blendlaunch.com/free WordPress blog setup. You can check out this site. I'm giving an offer for you guys so that we can set up WordPress, get you guys SEO optimized. So if you guys want this, you know, I explained to you that this is the stuff you'll need to start your blog. And then I did a review on SiteGround, HostGator, and Blue Hosting. So if you guys click any of this links, I get set up with any of you guys. I just have a client actually that is doing Blue Hosting. That's the Mark My Roots one. And then I have another client who uses HostGator. I find them to be all relatively the same. But if you fill out this form, we'll install it for you. We'll set it up. We'll give you WordPress. And I don't know if this bonus still works. We'll even throw in a free WordPress theme consultation and setup. So that's what I use for all my clients. So I'm gonna turn off this music so that I can, you know, really encourage you guys. Anyone watching this, this is an offer I've been doing in 2018, and I'm streaming it live the end of December. You know, I highly encourage you guys to take advantage of opportunities, right? I cannot stress to you, if you guys look at my other content, look at the stuff like 25,000 website traffic views from one of my clients, and how she's been able to use that as extra income for her family. She is a PA, physician's assistant, and her husband is a doctor, and yet you still see that you have this opportunity to help more people, you know, get into that market, and actually crush it and dominate it. So this is some of the stuff that I think some of these mentality stuff could really help you go a long way. You can check out some of my other videos where I talk about mindset and motivation, but essentially it's, you know, you want, I think an easy reframe is that if you guys have your mission right, your purpose in life, which should be to help people, then you'll see, like, even as a doctor, even as a physician's assistant, you would say, you know, just because I could help these people who live in my area, I could still help people who live across the country, live across the world through digital marketing, and help them in whatever way I can. And so when you reframe it in a position that, like, I'm not going to do blogging, or I'm not going to do this digital marketing stuff because I'm good at helping the people that I'm currently helping, it sounds kind of absurd. And so that's something that I teach my clients, teach my people, and I do it on consultation sessions, is you guys have to have this mindset that, you know, even though you're helping people, even though you are, you know, doing right in the world, there's still ways that you could have a stone unturned. And I think right now an opportunity that a lot of people are sleeping on is using some of this stuff like WordPress blog setups, or making content that, you know, if you guys take advantage of this or not, it's you know, you guys have a choice. It's your prerogative. But I will say that whether you guys join or not, you know, I'm only here to help people who want help. And if you, right, and I believe that the people I connect with are people who are helpers in the world. So that's just the stuff that I'm attracting, that I want to be the people I want to be working with. But yeah, like they're a physician and PA combo, and they're still crushing it on, or at least she is. She has her online business that she's been growing. And then I help people also in this digital marketing group called Digital Marketing Ballers. So I'll switch the overlay here. You guys can see some of the stuff I've been providing, helping you guys rank #1 in Google. Dave is one of my friends who's now in residency. So I want to help people who are the helpers get over their fear of technology, that they couldn't help more people by just learning these things. So that is what I do. For those of you who are unfamiliar with my brand, this has been a review of how to install WordPress through cPanel. Again, it's like really simple steps. It's literally 6 slides. You log into SiteGround, you navigate to My Accounts, you navigate to cPanel, you click on the WordPress under Auto Installers, and you just configure it. I actually literally just made this, if you watch the replay, demo.blendlaunch.com/SiteGround demo, and it is up right here. So this is what the site looks like in the standard configuration. I wonder if this actually configured, they just released WordPress 5.0. So they have this like new kind of page editor. I still use the Divi theme, but I guess this could be an opportunity to play around with you guys, because you guys have to have the perspective that this technology is here to help you guys like that, like it makes it easier for you guys to make content, right? So you can see here, this is the new Gutenberg WordPress editor, my homepage. This is a demonstration of WordPress 5.0. Right, so I've actually this is me seeing it for the first time. I've actually never played around with it. So add a block. Okay, so you can see here it's a typical type of module. So this is stuff that comes out of the gate, right? So if I want to add an image, if I want to add a quote, inline elements, common blocks, right? So I can add a video, add some formatting. I prefer using Divi. This is how I made my site right here, all this stuff. And I've done reviews on Divi. But yeah, this doesn't look too bad. If for those of you who are tight on cash, don't want to invest in yourself or in the business, I mean, I've tried a bunch of themes. I think Divi's the best, but there's nothing stopping you from using this in what comes out of the box. So it seems to have all the stuff that you would need to do, like latest posts. You could just add it here. It would add all that stuff. And let's see what happens when my homepage is now live. So I clicked it, and yeah, it kind of looks exactly like how it said it would look. Okay, so I'll give you guys the links below. You can get them in this content. I'll share with you the digital marketing group, digital marketing ballers. I'll give you links to Divi. I also run a promotion that if you guys use my links, you guys can get like consultation sessions at a reduced price. I currently charge $250 an hour, but you know, I mean, I guess the most I could say is like if you guys haven't discovered me yet, I guess that's my fault for not really promoting myself as best as I could. But there were people who were aware of me, and I have to execute on this marketing strategy of raising my price and then giving offerings. So that's neither here nor there. I've been going on for way too long now, but that's kind of what I usually do. So if you guys want to install WordPress in cPanel, that was a demonstration through SiteGround. I will be making versions on Bluehost. So let me just show you, and HostGator. And I'll make that a separate version, but yeah, I mean, I'll just show you guys, like it's really that simple, right? So here's Bluehost. I sign in. What did I do here? Portal login. Oh, she changed the password, so I don't have access to her account anymore. That's funny. Yeah, she was having issues signing in. Here's my HostGator. This is through one of the accounts does. It's loading in here, and then you have like, I don't actually think HostGator has cPanel, but I'll show you guys how to install WordPress through HostGator. So this is one we do here, the Pack B-Ball, which is someone out in LA. And then, yeah, maybe, well, I'll make another video. I'll see if I can get the updated credentials, but that's for you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you guys like that Kygo song, it was Piano Jams 1 through 3. So I will be making content on that shortly. See you guys in the next one. Take care.